Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing good and you are also learning the Fourier series from my YouTube lecture series. See, I have taken many examples till date. Today we will see one more example based on Fourier series. See, in Fourier series we have two different parts. One is your continuous time Fourier series, another one is your discrete time Fourier series. So till date what we have studied is all from the continuous time Fourier series. By the next video we will start discrete time Fourier series. So for today's video we have taken this numerical. See, in this particular numerical we have to obtain the Fourier series of the given sawtooth waveform. Okay, so this waveform is like a sawtooth, so we have to find its Fourier series. Okay, observe it carefully that in this particular numerical it has not been mentioned which particular Fourier series we have to find. Means already we have seen that there are two types. One is your trigonometrical Fourier series, another one is your exponential Fourier series. So in this particular numerical it has not been mentioned that by using which particular Fourier series we have to obtain the result. So it is up to us to choose any of them. But the thing is, we also have to see that which particular types is lengthy or is having more calculation. So we will try to avoid that particular type. So you know that in trigonometrical Fourier series we have to calculate three Fourier coefficients, a0, an and bn, while in exponential Fourier series we have to calculate only one Fourier coefficient, that is cn. So I think calculation of one Fourier coefficient is much simpler as compared to three trigonometrical Fourier coefficients. So we will go by exponential Fourier series for this particular example. Now, if it is mentioned in the numerical that obtain the trigonometrical या quadrature or exponential, then we have to calculate as per the given question. But in this particular question, it has not been mentioned. So we can calculate by using trigonometrical Fourier series as well as by using exponential Fourier series also. So now let us begin. Okay, so we will see this particular numerical with the help of exponential Fourier series. Okay, so now as we have discussed earlier that for given waveform the first thing that we have to calculate or we have to find is what is the time period of the given signal, because we know that Fourier series is for periodic signal. So this is a periodic signal and then we have to find its fundamental time period. So what is the fundamental time period of this signal? So first of all, what is time period of a given signal, of any signal? Time period is the time taken by that signal to complete its one cycle. Okay, so in this particular given waveform you can see that this waveform is like a straight line from 0 to t, and at t again it is from t to 2t it is like this, again from 2t to 3t it is like this. Okay, so here what we have observed, that's that the signal is available for t time. Okay, from this much time, that is t minus 0 is t. Again this much time is how much? This is again 2t minus t, that is again t. So it is repeating itself after every t second. So this signal is a periodic one, and also the slope or the pattern or the structure waveform structure is similar for every t second. So we have to take care that signal must be similar in every time period. Okay, so this is like a straight line in this time period, again it is same for the next time duration. So this given signal is a periodic signal with a time period t. So the time period of the given signal is t, right? So it is now clear that what is the time period. Now we'll start with the next part. The step number 1 is definition of x of t for one time period. So we have to define mathematically this x of t for one time period, that is for one time period was 0 to t only. Okay, so let us see how to define it. See, in this waveform, this is like a straight line. So to define its mathematical equation, it means we have to find the straight line equation. Okay, so how to calculate, how to find the straight line equation? We have seen in our 11th and 12th standard that if a straight line is given and if it's both coordinates are given, see this is 2 point, okay, this is 1 point, this is another point. So if we know what are the coordinates of this point and what are the coordinates of this particular point, then we have a formula by using which we can write its mathematical equation. Before that, let us define the coordinates. So for this particular point, this is a x axis and this is y1. So this much is how much, this distance is how much, t. So x coordinate is t, and how much is this length, this is a, given na? It is a. So the y coordinate is a. So this is your, these are the coordinates of this particular point. Similarly, what are the coordinates of this point? This point is at the origin of x-axis and the y-axis. So both the coordinates x and the y are 0, 0. Now we can easily write the equation of x of t. Equation of x of t in time slot 0 to t. Okay, for one time period we are writing. So this is for one time period 0 to t. Okay, so now this x of t in this particular slot is like a straight line, and we know their 2 points coordinates. So equation of x of t in this particular time slot can be written as equation of straight line y minus y1 x minus x1, and that equals to y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. So this is our equation for the straight line. So now in the given waveform, we will, what is x1 and y1? It is, so let us suppose this is x1 and y1, and this is your x2 and y2. Okay, so x1 and y1, what is x1 y1? It is 0, 0, and x2 y2 is t, a. So this is our x2 y2. Okay, so x1 and y1, x2 and y2 we have obtained from the given waveform. Now we will place these values here, or one more thing is here. Okay, on y-axis what is mentioned? X of t, and on x-axis what is here? It is time. So we will again, for this y variable, we will replace it with x of t, and this x will be replaced by t. So this x will be replaced by t. Okay, now we will place in this particular equation all these values one by one. Let us see how to place it. Y is x of t. What is y1? 0 divided by, what is x here? T. And what is x1? Again it is 0, right? And then y2 is how much? Y2 is a. So a. And what is y1? 0. And what is x2? x2 is t. And what is x1? It is 0. Okay, so we have placed all this value in this particular equation, and then we will simplify it. So on this side, LHS side, xt of t and that is a upon t. So this implies x of t equals to, this t will go on this side, a upon t, here t. So this way we have defined the given x of t waveform's equation. So we have right here, we have written here now the equation of x of t in this particular time slot. We could have written the equation for this part also. So that will be from t to 2t. Okay. So we can, but it is simpler. See, it is from 0 to t. But the same we will obtain for this also, okay. So there is no issue. You can try it as a homework to find x of t for t to 2t part. Now let us proceed with the next step. Okay, the step number 2 is, what is step number 2? Calculation of Fourier coefficient. So the calculation of Fourier coefficient is the step number 2 part. Now we are going to find the exponential Fourier series of the given sawtooth waveform. So for exponential Fourier series, what is the Fourier coefficient? That is Cn, and that is calculated by integration of given x of t multiplied by e raised to power minus j n omega naught t with respect to dt, and for one time period, that is from 0 to t, and 1 divided by this minus this, that is t. Okay, so this is so this way we will calculate our Fourier coefficient. So 1 upon t is there, integration, what is x of t? It is a upon t into t. So x of t is a upon t into t e raised to power minus j n omega naught t dt from 0 to t. Right, now a upon t is a constant part, this t is variable because with respect to time, so this can be taken outside. So I will write it as like a upon, this a upon t will come outside, and there is again already t is there, so a upon t square, integration from 0 to capital T, this t multiplied with e raised to power minus j n omega naught t dt. So we have to integrate this product of t and exponential. Now let us see how to calculate this integration. See, like our previous example, once again we have a standard integration result of such type of product, since we know that integration of x e raised to power ax dx is directly given by e raised to power ax in bracket x upon a minus 1 upon a square. Okay, so we will use this particular result of integration to calculate this integration. Now we have to what? Compare it. Okay, so at the place of x, here it is t, and at the place of a, here we have minus j n omega naught. Okay, so x is t, and at the place of a we have minus j n omega naught. So we will, at the place of a we will write that minus j n omega naught, at the x we will write t. So let us calculate the integration of this part by using this relation. Okay, so Cn equals to a upon t square integration 0 to no need to write this integration because we are using that result directly. So we will write that result here. So that is e raised to power a. So at the place of a we have to write minus jn omega naught, and at the place of x we have to write t here. Then bracket t upon minus jn omega naught minus 1 upon minus jn omega naught the whole square. Okay, and then we have to place our limits 0 to t. Sorry. Okay, now let us simplify this part first, then we will place the results. Okay, so this is a upon t square e raised to power minus jn omega naught t in bracket. So here we have minus jn omega naught, here again we have minus jn omega naught, so we can take this minus jn omega naught from here and here common, we can write outside. So minus jn omega naught I have written directly outside. Sorry, what we are left with now, t minus 1 upon minus jn omega naught 0 to t. Now this minus will become plus, so we will make it by the next step. So now next a upon minus jn omega naught t square, then we will now place this upper limit and the lower limit. So take the square bracket, then the curly bracket, because we will place first upper limit, then minus again the lower limits part. So wherever t is there we will place this capital T. So minus jn omega naught t minus this minus plus, so t plus 1 upon jn omega naught. So we have placed upper limit, now minus lower limit. So at the place of t we have to place this lower limit. So e raised to power minus jn omega naught into 0 bracket 0 plus 1 upon jn omega naught, right? So this way we have placed the upper limits part minus lower limit part, and then this whole bracket. Okay, now simplify it. A upon, so this minus I am writing here, a upon jn omega naught t square in bracket. Okay, so just write it, e raised to power, open the bracket, e raised to power minus jn omega naught t into t plus e raised to power minus jn omega naught capital T, this multiplication with this part, so divided by jn omega naught, then open this bracket, minus into this, so this into this is 1. Okay, this part is completely 1, so 1 into 0 0, 1 into this part this, so minus into this, so minus 1 upon jn omega naught we are having here. This is our simplification of this part. Okay, now let us see, in this particular part we have jn omega naught t. So now what is omega naught into t part? What is that part, omega naught into t? We know that omega naught is 2 pi upon t, so this is your 2 pi. Omega naught t is your 2 pi. So wherever omega naught t is there in your expression, replace that part with 2 pi. Okay, so now write it, minus a upon jn, see omega naught t into t, because here t square is there, so omega naught t is 2 pi, and then one more t is there from this t square. Okay, now in bracket this omega naught t is 2 pi, so minus jn 2 pi, and I will take this common again. Okay, or let it be. Okay, so e raised to power minus jn 2 pi jn omega naught minus 1 upon jn omega naught. Okay, right? So up to this it is okay. Now let us simplify this part. Let us simplify this part, which is similar. Since e raised to power j theta is your cos theta plus j sin theta, this is a relation that we know. Okay, so e raised to power j theta can be written as cos theta plus j sin theta. So if you compare this with this part, so we can write e raised to power minus j 2 pi n. Okay, so along with j there is minus 2 pi n, so minus 2 pi n is nothing but theta. So we can write here cos minus 2 pi n plus j sin minus 2 pi n. Now what is the result of cos minus 2 pi n? See, cos of minus theta is cos theta, we know this, and sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. Then cos of 2 pi n, so this is nothing but 2n is an even number, so even multiple of pi, so it's going to be 1. And this is multiple of pi, whether it is odd multiple of pi or even multiple of sine of odd multiple of pi or sine of even multiple of pi, every time it's going to be 0. So the result is finally it is 1. Okay, so wherever it is I will write that as a 1. So minus a upon jn 2 pi t, and in bracket this is 1 into t plus 1 upon jn omega naught minus 1 upon jn omega naught. As you can see here, these two are similar with opposite polarity, so this will be cancelled out. So what is there only left? T is left here. So this t and this t will be cancelled out, and the result will be minus a upon j 2n pi, minus a upon j 2n pi. So this is your Cn. Okay, so minus a upon j and j 2n pi. We can simplify this also. Suppose we are multiplying with j numerator and denominator, what we are getting here? J square, j with j and here j square 2n pi. So what is j square? We know that j square equals to minus 1. So I will write here minus j upon minus 2n pi. At the place of j square I have written here minus, so this minus minus will become plus. So finally Cn is your Ja upon 2n pi. So we have calculated this Fourier coefficient Cn, which is Ja upon 2n pi. Now pay attention here that this C is a function of n. Okay, so here n is at the denominator. So at n equals to 0, this Cn will be infinity, right? Therefore Cn is equals to Ja upon 2n pi, where n should not be equals to 0. Otherwise this value will become infinity, which is indeterminate. Okay, right? Now we will try to find C value at n equals to 0 by another way, right? Because by in this particular relation we have seen here that by putting the n equals to 0, this is going to be infinity, so which is not a required which is a indeterminate part. So we will write this Cn equals to this much part, but n should not be 0. Now we will find what is the result of the Fourier coefficient at n equals to 0 separately. And at n equals to 0, Cn equals to, we know the formula, that is integration of x of t e raised to power minus jn omega naught t dt from 0 to t 1 upon t. So now this is n equals to 0, so we have to place here n equals to 0. So 1 upon t integration 0 to t. What is x of t? It is a upon t, and here it is minus j into 0 into, so this is 0. So this complete part is going to be 0, so it's going to be 1. So this part is going to be 1. So what is there? 0 to t, a upon t, t only, since e raised to power j0 is going to be 1. So we have to integrate this t only. Now let's take this a by t, which is a constant part outside of this integration sign. So we are here having a upon t square and only the integration of t with respect to time. So what is the integration of this t? It is t square 0 to t, upper limit and the lower limit. Therefore c0 equals to, okay, this is c0. So this is c0 equals to a upon t square, and here upper limit t square minus 0 square. So this is going to be a, because this t square will be cancelled out, and okay, so here it is by 2 also, because this is integration, so t square by 2. Okay, so t square by 2, so we will obtain here like this. So result will be a by 2. Okay, therefore we can express this x of t using exponential Fourier series as, what is the expression for x of t by using exponential Fourier series? That is summation Cn e raised to power j n omega naught t, where n is from minus infinity to infinity. So this is our standard expression. So for the given x of t, we will write like this: summation n equals to minus infinity to infinity. What is the value of Cn? We have already calculated Cn. So that Cn is this Ja upon 2n pi. So we will write here Ja upon 2n pi. Then we have e raised to power plus jn omega naught t. But keep one thing in your mind, that this limit is from minus infinite to infinite. So it is including n equals to 0 also. But we know that at n equals to 0 here, this Cn is infinity. So we will write here also n not equals to 0. So to clearly specify here in this expression that except 0 for all the limits of time, this is our expression. So what is at n equals to 0? So at n equals to 0, we have already calculated this c naught. So this plus a by 2 we have to write. So this way what we have done, we have expressed our x of t for all the values of n, minus infinity to infinity, excluding 0, Cn is Ja upon 2n pi, but at n equals to 0, this is a by 2. Okay, so this is at n equals to 0, this result. So this is our exponential Fourier series for the given sawtooth waveform by using exponential Fourier series method. Okay, we can calculate this x of t, or we can find Fourier series for this given x of t by using trigonometric Fourier series also. But in that case, in that question, suppose if it is mentioned in the question that we have to find trigonometrical Fourier series, then we are bound to find a naught, an, bn. Okay, it means what? अगर हमें ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिकल फूरियर सीरीज पूछा जा रहा है क्वेश्चन में, तो हमें वहाँ पर ए नॉट, ए एन और बी एन फाइंड करना ही पड़ेगा, बिकॉज क्वेश्चन में दिया गया है. बट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन इट वॉज नॉट मैंशन एनी नेम. सो वी हैव सेलेक्टेड एक्सपोनेंशियल फूरियर सीरीज. क्यों? क्योंकि हमारा इसमें कैलकुलेशन सिर्फ एक कोएफिशिएंट का है, दैट इज सी एन. ओके, सो इट इज़ अप टू अस, ये हमारे ऊपर है एक क्वेश्चन के हिसाब से हमें कैसे सॉल्यूशन को लेके प्रोसीड करना है। आई होप आपको ये सब समझ में अच्छे से आया होगा। सो वी विल सी वन मोर न्यूमेरिकल बाय द नेक्स्ट वीडियो। टिल देन आप इसको अच्छे से रिवीजन करो, बार बार देखो समझो, हर स्टेप को मैंने अच्छे से क्लियरली मेंशन किया है, समझाने की कोशिश की है। आप इसके पुराने जितने भी वीडियोस मैंने बनाए अभी तक, आप उन सारे वीडियोस को एक बार गो थ्रू कीजिए वन बाय वन। ट्राई टू लर्न द कॉन्सेप्ट फ्रॉम ऑल दिस न्यूमेरिकल्स, बिकॉज with the help of numericals only we will understand what exactly Fourier series is. Okay, so I hope you will do homework, you will do work your. Okay, thank you.